Right, so we have a official reveal trailer for the Business and Hobbies expansion pack, and my gosh, there's so much to unpack. If you want to watch this without any interruption, this is not the video for you because I'm going to be stopping quite a lot. Starting with the first shot. So this is the new world for this pack, and right off the bat, we can see that it is much less complex and much more kind of a basic than other worlds that we have recently, which is not a bad thing. When I say basic, I just mean the theming. It doesn't seem to be any particular theme, it just seems to be a normal town, and I'm okay with that. And yeah, there's a little bit of zoom in here. Again, it's nothing like amazing, nothing particularly different, but I like the look of it overall. But I think the main aspect here to focus on is that centerpiece, which is like a town square where apparently people are gonna be selling stuff. It does seem to be more kind of artsy themed, so we have people crafting stuff, painting, and we have this new table where we can sell what seems to be as clay. This is the family that we follow on this trailer, and right off the bat we can see some cool tats. I really like this. I really like the details of those tattoos, so that is very cool. This is very exciting. So what we see here is different types of potential businesses that you can have. That's what I interpreted from this trailer. So we have Arts Art, so essentially a gallery slash art shop. So I wonder if there's going to be a separate lot type, or it's just that's what they just called it, but it looks cool. We have Candy Kids, so a candy theme store. So we have like a little machine to make candy. We have different types of lollipops, some of the plum bob shapes and everything. So Willy Wonka factory confirmed. Yeah, we can do now a candy shop, which is awesome. There is a gym, which I think is a cool idea to have a gym be a business, because there's gyms around Sims worlds, but this seems to be the first time where we can actually make money out of them, so that would be cool as well. And of course we have tattoos, and that brings us to the title, Business and Hobbies. So yeah, that makes me think that all of those things that we just saw will be available businesses or type of business that you can have in this expansion, which I'm very excited about. Then of course this scene really makes me happy, because this kind of makes it seem that there is some more purpose to drawing in this world, because usually making art is just there for you to make money, to sell, and that's it. They don't have any functionality. In this one, it does seem that you might be designing your own tattoos, which I'm actually kind of hyped about. And then presumably clients will tell you what they want, and then you can make their tattoos, which is very cool. And yeah, there is an editor, so I presume it's going to be similar to The Sims 3. So people come in and you design their tattoos, and you can do face tattoos. There's so many different designs, which again, we needed more designs, and this is the best part. You can fully customize this the way you can do with the patterns on animals. So that's going to be awesome. We can have any tattoo you want, realistically, if you just have patience and time. So this is where community will really shine on this one. So I'm really excited about this. And yeah, finally we can have awesome tattoos. And yeah, you can make money from this. So that is cool. I like the whole design of this tattoo place. So yeah, that is very, very fun. And then interesting thing, we see our sim going into their house. So we just allocated above the business. So that's very important. Just remember that one for later on. And yeah, and then we have pot making. So you can actually, or clay making, I'm not sure what you would call it, but like the way your Sims always play around with clay, now there's a purpose to it. You can have a clay station, I think that's what you can call it, and then you can paint the clay in different ways. You have like the burner and all of everything. So it does seem that they're really going for the customizability of the items in this pack, which I'm always down for. And look, the kid made something useful from the clay. They usually just make like very basic statues and stuff, which are never good, so I'm happy with that. And this is interesting. So it does seem that your sim will be actually able to hold classes for the skills they have. I wonder if it's just going to be the clays and the tattoos, but it's hard to say. But it's cool that a cool concept that you could actually attend classes. In Sims 3, you do have option to attend classes, so I wonder if now here will be more interactivity where you can hold classes. So I think that's a cool little detail. This is where it gets interesting. So here we see you being able to actually choose which area of the house, so which room is open to public, is residential, or is only for employees. So that is very interesting, because in Sims 4 right now, if you have a business, you have to kind of, to run it efficiently, you most likely have to live on the business lot to be able to do anything. Because realistically, your sim like can't go back and forth from residential house to business if you want to earn any money. I think everybody's been doing this, where they build a little like lot at the back. It's not very official of a business lot that you have. Here it does seem that we could just put one of our rooms as a business lot, as a public lot, where people come in and, let's say, get tattoos. So that is very interesting to me. See, public, employees only, public. That is so interesting. And this is so cool. You can edit your small business, so you can add the name. Like, as we can see, we can change different art. I'm not gonna lie, this little art here, it does look like AI generated. So we're gonna see how that goes, but overall that's cool. You have entrance fees. So for example, if you have something like a gym, you could put entrance fee. I presume you don't have to put that in. Then there's a price modifier, and there's will be different target customers. So that's going to be interesting. So you can target it to young families or something like that, I presume, or someone who's having birthday, I guess, vampires, other stuff like that. And business activities, it says, is get a 2 pottery, attend class and lectures. So that is so cool. I really like that. And let's have a look here. We see that you can do other things like all things grilled cheese, listen to music, make treats, fix objects, tell jokes. So it's kind of like designing the club in the Get Together expansion. So it's something on that line. So it's interesting. You can actually see people actively learning. So actually you can potentially do like you do coaching, something like that, but for a group of people, which is cool. And of course, we have different displays and stuff for different items, so that is cool. So it does seem that we can definitely sell the pottery. I don't know about anything else, because that's mainly what they're showing. And apparently we can fix the pots as well, which I think is a cute little detail. And then you have also a tattoo school, which you just, the students are practicing on humans, which is interesting. An interesting way of doing things, but I think that looks cool. And this is interesting. So you can then give someone else's your business. So they grew old, so they pass it on to their child. So that is interesting concept as well. So you can have a family-owned business which carries on for generations. So that's going to be a fun little thing. And based on this, you could potentially even carry on the skills, which would be interesting. So yeah, I really like this concept. And here we have a little better view of the world. I also like it. I'm not kind of sure what it's designed after, if it's like Netherlands or like Sweden. It kind of looks like, it kind of reminds me of Stockholm a little bit, the little boat and stuff. But yeah, that's the expansion, and I am very interested. And there will be extended gameplay trailer on February 18th, which I can't wait for. But of course, they have to tell us about the pre-order bonuses. So this time we have a practice makes perfect Priscilla statue, sweetest treat display case, and beautiful flaws lamp. So it has little cracks and stuff in it. I am honestly very excited on this. I do wonder what you think about this. I personally think that this is something that we need. I'm most interested in how will the dividing the lots work. Can you just do it? Because here they seemingly are buying a they bought a property and they're like upright to be residential and public. So I'm just wondering if what this is showing is that you have to buy a second property and then you split it up, or can you do it on your house lot? I feel we can do it on our house lot, looking at the fact that this particular property over here is a business, and then And then we can see at the end of the night Sim going up to her house. So I feel that this will be possible to have just a normal residential lot and have a business below. That is awesome. That's something I think we were all waiting for ages. I'm excited for the tattoos. I'm excited for, the whole concept of pots and everything else. But I think the biggest part for me is definitely 100% the splitting of the lots. So yeah, tell me what you think, but I'm very excited.